This 1-2-2 isn't necessarily to force a turnover. It just slows the advance.
Johnson deep in the corner. Trying to dribble out of trouble. Finds Kaluma.
Good help by Zurich Phelps.
Johnson underneath to lay it in. Big second round game. Weaver lost it. It's still in play, and he hit it. How did he do that?
Blue.
Johnson to inbound to Mark. Here we go. Coleman over to help. Shedrick to Kaluma. 10 to shoot. Kaluma drives and hits. What a play. Jace Carter back in on defense. Wiltshire sits.
They're going back with that matchup zone look.
Who will initiate the play for Texas? Pope. Mark gets it off. It hits.
But he got that shot up there with some strength. Looks like a little 2-3. Wings are up. So the corners, you can attack in the corners.
Kaluma, 5 to shoot. Back out. Johnson's got to make something happen, and he hits the court right now. And Mark Byington has both of his players who have 3 fouls on the floor, Hoggard and Carey.
Sticking with the zone.
And it has certainly slowed Texas down a little bit. They've taken some shots at the end of the shot clock. Mark, what a find to Shedrick.
He faked one way. Basically, it was a V cut. So he would take his defender one way and then cut back the other. It was just a straight line cut, which is a lot easier to defend.
Vanderbilt shooting 45% from the field on the season, just past the midway point in the second half here in Nashville. Dan Shulman, Jay Billis, Jess Sims, Texas and Vanderbilt. A very big game for both, probably more so for the Longhorns as Johnson is open.
And the Sooners starting to heat up. You look over the course of their last 4 games, shooting over 50% from the floor, over 40% from 3, and nearly 90 points per contest. And perhaps trending in that direction tonight. Kaluma cleared out some space, lays it in.
Yeah, great move.
It's by 6. Suddenly. Kaluma off the heel. Kent taps it to himself. Approaching 4 minutes to play in the half.
Yeah, these are wide open looks that Texas is getting.
Oh, Kaluma the layup. I'm not sure.
The best field goal percentage since Billy Gillespie's 06-07 team that went to the Sweet 16. They are just a nightmare to look at that trap in the corner. It's just so hard to even complete a pass against them.
The step through for Shedrick, and he gives it up. Solomon Washington didn't play much in the first half. Beautiful no-look pass, and the flush by Shedrick first has been one of the hottest shooters in the SEC.
Yeah, he has just found a way to finish, whether it's above the rim or make those tough twos through contact. He is a bull down low.
Johnson very rarely uses the screen. Here's Shedrick, gives it right back to him. And he knocks it down. Is that? Aggies are plus 16 on the glass. It's been a huge difference in this game. Here's Trey Johnson, guarded by Coleman. Step back 3. Got it! 5 in a row.
Draw an extra defender, leading to an offensive rebound opportunity on the backside.
Larry picks up his dribble. Here's Mark. Larry has nowhere to go. Mark to Trey Johnson, gathers and guns, got it! Middle to 1. Here's Trey Johnson, got a 30-point game going. Guarded by Zurich Phelps. Shot clock is off. He gets a screen from Shedrick, but ignores it. Gives it up to Larry. Clock is at 7. Here's Mark, had a game winner last year against them. Off the window and in!
Wade Taylor now on the bench with 2 after he was able to ignite the crowd, see if that could get him going offensively as well. And because of that mistake, he's sitting on the bench.
Three ball good on the other side from Jason
Evans. Substitution for Northwestern State as the Demons get Addison Patterson on the floor for the first time. Johnson has it on the right wing. Up top to Tremont Mark. Looking into the paint again to Johnson on the right side. Back to Mark with 10 on the shot clock. Mark looking to dribble penetrate against J.C. Riley. A step back three, however, and he nails that one.
Boy, not a recruited guy out of high school, but the rest of these guys are transfers.
Longhorns with the ball. The lead trimmed to 10-9 now. Northwestern State on a 6-0 run over the last 2 minutes plus here. Still early in the ball game, not quite to the midway mark of the first half. To the left side, Julian Larry sends it into the corner. Jason Kent driving in, banks it off the glass for two. Good to see. And drops it back to Willie Williams. Outside of Patterson, a three. Off the rim, no good. Shedrick clears the rebound for Texas, and it's Pope who brings it into the front court to the left side. Now to Kaluma. Back to Pope again. Jordan at the top of the arc. Looking to dribble penetrate. Off it goes to Trey Johnson. Weaving back to the right side. Fade away from the right side and rattles home for Trey's first bucket.
Settled in now, but yeah, he can score. He thinks score.
8 minutes remaining in the half. Texas leading by 4, 17-13. Pope with it. Northwestern State again flashing between man and zone and matching up. Running some matchup zone against Texas. Left side is Johnson. Drives to the baseline with a fade away, and it gets the friendly roll. Inbounded by Trey Johnson to Julian Larry. Works it to Kaluma. Back to Johnson again. As we hit the 6-minute mark remaining in the first half. Johnson on the left side. Let's fly with a three, and he nails it. Working it across the floor. Jumawan driving down the lane. Had his shot rejected. And pulling it out for Texas is Trey Johnson. Off to Kaluma to the left side. Now back out front to Johnson again. In the corner, Julian Larry, a three. It's good. Pope to the right side, driving in, lofts it in the lane. A left-hand runner off the back arm, but then recovered by Shedrick. Goes up strong to score off the glass with a left.
It's the way you got to attack it.
Northwestern State with 16 fouls on 6 different guys, so nobody in foul difficulty for the Demons yet. Into the corner is Pope. Driving in, creates his own shot. Missed. No, it went in. He had one.
Gives 2 guards.
Julian Larry on the dribble. To Tremont Mark. The 2-3 matchup zone. Shooting over the three-pointer. Pope, it's good. Jordan's hit score. Ronnie Terry really upset about that. The Longhorns just kind of lulled themselves into throwing the ball away. Now, try to get the last shot of the half. Here's Julian Larry. Driving down. Inside on Yema for the
second half.
On both sides,
yes.
Jumawan commits the personal foul. And so, Longhorns with it. That was Jumawan's first personal foul. Trey Johnson trying to drive in. Instead will nail the right elbow jumper. And inbounded. It's kind of slicing through Travis Patterson, but he missed the runner. And the rebound cleared for Texas by Caden Shedrick. Front to Johnson. Trey being overplayed, got rid of the ball into the corner. A wide open Kaluma. Pass on the three. His pass was deflected, but Weaver got it back. Now to Johnson. Trey again to Kaluma. This time he'll shoot the three and connect.
Great job with Trey.
Second one is good. Thomas converts both. First points of the second half for Northwestern State out of the Southland Conference. Longhorns with the ball up 25. And some pressure in backcourt. The Longhorns able to break it. Pass to Kaluma. Now to Weaver. In between that zone in some trouble. And so he'll just turn around and launch a right-hander and get it to score off the glass.
Pettis is pretty quick.
That's his first basket. The junior transfer from Pensacola, Florida. Transferred in from Florida A&M. So it's 51-26 Longhorns. 2-3 zone for Northwestern State. Weaver into the corner, shooting over it. Johnson, a three, and it's good. Trey hits his up, and that one's good. Knocked down by Micah Thomas, his second made three of the afternoon.
Well, he knew this team could shoot the ball, but you got to be there on closeouts because they're not going to quit shooting those threes.
56-31 Longhorns. Larry out front to Jason Kidd. 12-12 to go. Here's Weaver. Left side pass broken up. Kendall got it back. Now to Larry again with 8 on the shot clock. Julian on a drive past Redmond in the paint. Dumped it underneath into Jason Kent for the flush. Shot will go in.
Boy, nice little floater that time.
And it's 59-36. Lee trimmed down to 23. Longhorns have led by as many as 30. Northwestern State has hit 5 of its last 7 shots. Longhorns have gone almost 3 minutes without a field goal. Now out to Pope. He'll counter that with a 3. Team foul out front to Cody. To Kent. Jason. 3-pointer up. It's good. Jason Kent. The free throw up and good. And that one put home. As Thomas now with 16 points. Second leading scorer this afternoon for Northwestern State. 72-50 Longhorns. A minute 20 to go. Middle of the zone. A bounce pass to Kent. Out front to Larry. To the left side. Julian trying to drive in. Dumps a pass in the paint. Onyema turns with a jump hook and scores.
Now, it's had 2 turnovers the first half, whole half. They've got 2 already in this 2.5 minutes, so that has helped New Orleans with the lead, too.
Texas is led by as many as 22. It's down to 10 points. Here's Weaver out top to Larry. Larry back to Kendall. Kendall to Larry. Splits through the traffic. Now gets it to Pope. Shot clock at 10. Bounce pass to Kaluma. Kicks it out. Weaver. Good look for 3. Nails it. Larry back to Jordan. Weaver, or rather Shedrick has it left side. Wants to attack. Lays it up short. Weaver follows with the putback to go in the ball game. Julian Larry will bring it up to Pope. That 1-3-1 defense for New Orleans. Skips it back to Larry. Little pocket pass. Cody down low. Onyema with the slam.
That's it.
New Orleans back in that zone. They floated over the top to Pope. Back to Julian Larry. Playing catch. Back to Pope. He's going to shoot another 3. Knocks down another 3.
Vuga, the Slovenian. Clement Vuga, first year out of Monmouth for UAPB. Again, transfer portal affects all levels of this game throughout Division I.
Like Pine Bluff is going to a little 3-2 zone, maybe a matchup zone.
Kaluma quickly to Pope, driving baseline. They'll triple down on him for a moment. So Mark with the open stroke won't go, or will it? It does. When they just threw us a ball. We've got to get a little better spacing.
True.
6 minutes gone here in the opening half.
Yeah, this is a very interesting zone. It's has the look of a 3-2 zone, but
same ball game, and see really if it can all click.
Yeah, so far they've done a good job. I haven't seen any signs of guys not buying into their roles as far as knocking down a 3.
A lot of fresh faces as well this year. They do have 3 players back from the team that faced Texas 2 seasons ago. Kaluma showing some handles on the reverse to the finish. Pull them aside as well and talk to them.
Oh, absolutely. There's tons of coaching experience on that bench, which I think will prove very valuable as they get into league play and then into the NCAA tournament.
Weaver open 3, got it. Kendall Weaver. Justin Mason, if you feel the urge to root for Clemson, get it out of your system for that game before the weekend rolls around and Dabo Swinney and company make their way to Gerald K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium. I don't think that was going to be a problem for you.
No, you know, I've got orange in my blood. You know, Pine Bluff is putting their head down and driving the ball hard. Texas has just done a great job of stopping that.
Cody with the offensive rebound gives a second life here to Texas. Pope from 16, good.
He knows how to wiggle his way through the angles and get all the way to the rim.
The UAPB has already been to Cincinnati, to Tulsa, to USF, Texas Tech, Missouri, K-State.
Together, you know, 2 back-to-back.
Second 3-pointer to go in for UAPB this opening half. Dumont able to connect on that one for his first 3 points of the ball game. Texas with a shot clock off can hold for the final look. A 63-26 affair here in the opening half. UAPB has started to put some things together. They've scored 5 of their last 7 shots. Cody testing his range. Of course it goes in. Nick Cody.
A couple of mentors over there as well. It's always good to come back on Alumni Day and see all those guys. Guys that paved the way before us, there'll be guys after us.
So Rodney Terry called that last timeout as Texas, 2 turnovers already this second half, has already matched their first half tally.
Talk about things that you want to work on.
Kaluma gets hacked.
Things you want to introduce your guys to as much as you can before so they're not blindsided when it comes to league play, and very much so when it comes to the NCAA tournament.
And both these rosters, significant turnover from last year. UAPB losing their 2 all-SWAC performers. Kaluma!
Easy pickings.
Kaluma 5 rebounds to go with his 13 points. Lob to Weaver.